So we're back after a little interruption there. Um, Still doing pretty much the same thing. Just delivering cargo here to the community goal.
To ensure safety within the station, be considerate of other
I did forget to put the counter on, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. So the prices appear to be very similar in the two systems that I pick up gold from. So it doesn't really.
You've now exceeded the no-fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
Doesn't really matter much where you go. I turned this on. I don't know why that's on. I guess it's off by default. I didn't find any key combination to turn it on. But now I can look around at least a little bit rather than just being stuck with looking out the front. I didn't find a key or an option to map a key to turn this on or off. So I guess we're just gonna have to leave it on, I think, and just make sure we don't touch the mouse unless we have to. Not sure what's gonna happen if I bring up the browser window and start moving around in there, if the view is gonna go crazy. I guess we'll find out.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I did load up some more gold. So we're ready for another run. I checked out the pricing on the Colton, and the profit there is about 700 credits maybe per ton, and for gold it is at least 2 or maybe 3 times that. So it's a no-brainer really, which to bring in. This is what I've been looking for. I can move the mouse in this window in chat because that's a different computer. So I have 2 mice, 2 keyboards, and 3 screens.
Frameshift drive charging.
Also, I'm able to see as much as I need to see. Right now, for this kind of work, I don't really need the ED Discovery windows up anywhere. It's not telling me anything I don't already know. And the market, ED market updater, whatever it was called. it's just running in the background. I don't need to see that that's happening, so that's all hidden behind some of the windows. But it's good to have there just to update prices so that everybody gets the benefit of accurate and up-to-date pricing. Alright, I think this is again here. I did notice in some other streamers stream that he had star map up as an overlay on here, which was pretty cool, but I just can't get this ED Discovery 3D star map to display any useful information. So we're gonna try to get to Carpini without any incidents. Mr. Guffles is here. Seems to be the only one. That NPC that was threatening was hopefully left behind in that other star system. So we're hoping that's not going to be a problem. One of the things I should do one of these days is read the manual. Because I'm pretty sure that would come in handy. Alright, so we're gonna try and come in from, as best as we can, from the planet to be in front of it. But we also want to make sure we're not getting in too much in the way of the planet. It seems to steal a lot of our speed. So right now I think we got too close. We're just about to get our speed back. We gotta throttle it down so we don't crash in here. Alright, now we're talking. Gotta make sure we don't get too much speed. I think that's behind us. We should be coming in front. Good enough.
Lincoln Bravo Echo Romeo. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
Yeah, and have you really though? I'm not trusting you anymore. Your landing pads. Now I wonder. Let's do that. Who's scanning me? It is pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to 24, which is right there, and there's no ship on it. That's good.
Landing gear deployed.
This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land. Assign your docking pad within the time limit and refrain from responding other areas.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Seven, 20, so that's 3. Yeah, you're making, your profit is 3.5 times more getting gold versus coltan. So there's really no reason not to. Okay, so these guys, they have nothing. They have 4 imperial slaves. I never traded slaves. They do have water, which is very scarce. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna head up to Travis City. Travis City? Yeah.
Security services will respond to aggressive
Alright.
actions. We ask pilots to stow their weapons while inside the docking bay.
That's cool.
Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
Landing gear
Upside
retracted.
down.
Please be aware of traffic within the station.
Bye.
Give priority to larger ships as you approach your landing pad.
And our target is behind us. Which is unfortunate. Just gonna have to I'm gonna aim out to the side just to get the distance from the station. So we can start up the frame shift drive. So it's a little embarrassing I couldn't do the math on this before. We got 4,000 contributors and 8,000 tons. Of course, if we take off the last 3 digits on both, we got 4 contributors and 8,000 tons. So that makes it 2,000 tons on average per contributor, which is pretty cool. Of course, rounding off heavily there, but yeah, it looks like you gotta get over at least 2,500. You gotta get over at least 2,500 tons to get into the top 25. Okay, we can now fire it up and aim. Too much about that speeding. So I did watch the Get Good video for setting this thing up as a trader. I mean, that's what the ship is. It's big hauls.
Frameshift drive charging.
And other than me having the docking computer on here, that's pretty much what I've done. Just put a lot of power on it. Top of the line, everything, pretty much. Yeah, I think pretty much, except the cockpit, which is a 440. Just to minimize weight. I wonder if I could go even smaller, if that's even a possibility to go even smaller on that. It'd be cheaper, probably lighter, and use less power. I'm just shy of enough power to have another shield booster on, so I have to either engineer some more power or engineer some less power usage, or find something else I can skimp on. Less power. The jump range on this thing, even with the big FSD drive, isn't more than 18.7 light years fully loaded. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention here. This is going to be that's going to be a loop. Alright, we'll come back. We're pretty close. So I don't really know What ship to go with next? Seriously, dude, did you scan me before you did this? Because I carry nothing. Don't really know what ship to go with after this. I think the logical one would be a Python, but I don't really know. If that's gonna be like super beneficial. I'm gonna have to look at armament options versus cargo.
Lakon, Bravo, Echo, Romeo, please comply with access protocols before commencing docking procedures.
Okay, we're gonna speed in here. Speed isn't enforced. Well, speed is never enforced. Trying to gauge where the opening is. It must be over here. Speed limit doesn't apply until 4K, so even going a little bit fast to begin with isn't the end of the world. All right, so we're getting there. Okay, so that's interesting. Huh. I do have docking permission, so we're gonna go in manually because we can. Wow, ship feels funny. I think we're gonna switch to automatic.
Access permitted. Set course for landing pad
There was a
25.
really weird drift going on.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, dog is doing a lot better.
To ensure safe safety within the station.
Just needed a few minutes out.
Touchdown.
I'm
Through the main access corridor.
flying a Type 7 transporter, which is a giant brick with thrusters.
Landing completed. Engaging docking restraints.
It's
Welcome to the station, Commander.
pretty ugly thing. It does it yeah, it looks like a brick, it flies like a brick. The only redeeming quality on this thing is cargo capacity. Let's see. Does it even tell me anywhere what my... It doesn't tell me what I spent on this thing, does it? No. But I spent a hefty amount of money on this thing.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That's 17 million for the basic ship. Plus another 20-30 million in upgrades. Yeah, I think I have A-rated everything here. Thrusters 5A, shield generator 5A, 0A shield boosters 5A, frame shift 3A is the biggest one I can get for the power distributor. 4A power plant. I think that's it. So yeah, so the only thing that I upgraded was the life support that's been updated to life support and sensors are these just because it's the most lightweight. So you're saving weight by upgrading, even if you're not getting any other significant benefit from it. Don't really need to see much around me with the sensors in this
Take care when leaving the station.
hulking beast. It's just a matter of once something happens, you need to have an escape route. That's all. But yeah, and it comes with a hefty price tag. I would not be surprised if it was 45 million, yeah. So,
Warning, proximity alert.
I grossly underestimated how much I was gonna need to get this thing, which is, you can't just buy the base ship and then throw yourself out there in the. So where am I? Did I even actually buy anything? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, you can't just buy the base ship and then jump into the deep end of the pool with you're gonna get slaughtered. With the base thrusters and the base shield, you have no means of getting out of here. You have no means of staying alive if anybody shoots at you. So you're pretty much dead. Come on. So there's a lot of upgrades necessary for this one. The good news is, I guess, when it comes time to upgrade to the Python, I'm probably gonna trade it in. I don't know if I'm gonna need it after I get to that point. I mean, the Python has more cargo capacity plus some space for armaments. So I don't know if I would
Frameshift drive charging.
need to switch back to this one for any kind of cargo hauling. So it's probably gonna get traded in, so I'm gonna get, you know, some of my investments back. So yeah, as soon as I bought this thing, I was like, this isn't gonna be enough money. And I almost ran out. I had to sell off my T6, which I kept around for God knows what reason, and that gave me a few million credits, so I could keep going.
Frameshift drive charging.
Of course, trading in gold is expensive. There's, you know, filling this thing up is over 2 million credits. And if you die, then you know that's a huge loss. You know, you get your ship back, but you don't get your cargo back. So be careful. All right, where are we at? We have one jump away. So I did find out the whole bandwidth thing down there, so I can tell if there's other people around. So, yeah, down in the bottom left-hand corner, that bandwidth display. Basically, say if it goes over 600, there is somebody else around. So far, so good. That's an NPC. Ace Ventura is here too. Not right now, but oh, now there's a lot going on. All right, I am going to set an escape goal just in case. I don't think that NPC is going to be an issue, but if there's any other commanders around here, I'm gonna have to jump out of here. Try and stay. Seriously, man? right here. You make me crash into the planet, I'm gonna kill you. Would have been a nice payday for him if he had managed to take me out. Ah, laggy.
Lincoln Bravo Echo Romeo. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
Oh yeah, authorization only, huh? Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was not what I wanted to do.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad 40.
Scan detected.
Yeah, so the question now is, can we actually... Can we hit tier 8? Because that
Landing
would
gear
be
deployed.
super special.
Within the station and give priority to larger ships as you approach your landing pod.
It's
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
I mean, the amount of goods that has been delivered here is just it's insane. And as we figured out earlier, it's about 2,000 tons delivered per person on average. Which is huge. And I mean, I have a fairly big ship. I'm bringing in 256 tons per trip. So that's, you know, what's that now for me? I'm up to 3,400. Yeah, the odd numbers are because I have been bringing other stuff. I was bringing other stuff for missions just to boost my just to boost these guys. Um, I did forget to check and see what the price on water was over at the place. I maybe could have made a dime on that. But maybe not. It wasn't really.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
There wasn't a lot of. There wasn't a lot of it. What, 47 tons or whatever. And with those prices, what you will get, maybe 10 credits profit per ton. That would barely have covered fuel cost. Turn over this way. There's the planet. And let's see. Yeah, there's nowhere to go any faster. Hi, Wiley. Welcome to the stream. We are gonna go and pick up some gold, I think. Once we can get out of here. Let's see. I cannot see behind me. Alright, we're gonna bust out. Without getting a speeding ticket.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, I'm bringing gold for the community goal. Trying to make a profit, which isn't really hard. Gold. The trick is just bring it in and survive.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which hasn't been a problem. I think the other crew. Yeah, it's the community goal to bring in. There's two, I guess. I'm not sure if the other one is completed yet. One is the actual the trading to bring in certain materials. One of them is gold into the station. And the other community goal was bounty hunting in the system to keep it safe, I guess, for traders.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I'm just flying back and forth here. I have a couple of stations I can go at and get some cheap gold.
3, 2, 1.
If I were to just do trading, I would probably do it somewhere else. There are other places where I can make a little bit more money on trading gold. But it all changes, of course, because of supply and demand. I don't really know what they're gonna announce at E3 for this. They already announced the PS4 version. So that's not gonna be much. I just want bug fixes, really. That's all I want. Overcook this one. Yep. Don't these NPCs actually do a scan before they start doing this crap? I could see if I was actually loaded, but I got nothing in the cargo hold. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on with the development of Elite, so I don't know what to expect from E3. Planetary missions. Oh, the planetary scanning. I think you need an SRV for those. You're supposed to get down there and scan some data terminals or something. I believe I saw some other guy doing that.
Lincoln, Bravo, Echo, Romeo, please comply with all regulatory protocols before commencing docking procedures, Commander.
I think I saw some other guy doing that on a stream last week. I'm not sure. And I'm just not paying attention right now. I'm speeding, crashing into the station.
Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 10.
I am absolutely paranoid about
Landing gear deployed.
there being a ship already in spots where I'm docking now. good on that one. I haven't found any. I haven't.
Contact confirmed. Clear to disembark. Welcome to the station, Commander.
I haven't looked at it. I know that there's a thing at Quinn's, the Quinn system, where you get a ton of those planetary scan missions, and they just keep coming, and you can make a ton of money on that. So I'm surprised that there wouldn't be any videos explaining how it's done. I don't have an SRV. I don't know if I want to go that route.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So I haven't really spent a lot of time trying to figure out what's going on. Trying to get these things centered. Alright. $40. Alright, so I could actually make 50 credits. 50, 60 credits for in profit per ton of water. Yeah, I guess the SRE could be a lot of fun. It did look like a lot of fun on I'm gonna have to see if I can find that guy's name. Bring up
Please use the designated lanes when entering and exiting the station.
Not that one. Not that one. Alright, so here's the name of a video by this guy. Wait. If I click share, I get that. And since I'm hosting, I can put in links, right? Yeah. Alright. So I think that's the live stream where Scabbard 27 did some surface scanning. It looked like you had to
Frameshift drive charging.
scan like 3 terminals inside of a certain time frame. So once you hit the first one, the clock would start ticking, and then you had 60 seconds or whatever to get to the next one. And then once you hit that one, the timer reset, and you had 60 seconds or whatever, I don't know how many it was, to get to the last one and get that scanned, and then that would complete the goal. That's what it looked like to me. I came in kind of in the middle of the whole thing, so but that guy, he should know.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's too hot to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I don't know, maybe you can find some clues from that one. on the surface scanning. It probably is fun with the SRV.
Ready to engage.
I'm sure when I get there, I'll have fun driving around the planetary surface. I think that's one of the things they're looking forward to, maybe with the 2.4 update, is slightly more SRV stuff, terrain and whatnot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not too hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there shouldn't be anybody coming after me.
3, 2,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably keep going for another hour. I am getting a bit hungry though. It seems I forgot breakfast this morning. But yeah, I'll probably keep going for another hour. Just make sure that I get some stuff in here for the community goal. I guess it would be cool if I could get into the top 10. That will be the top 400 commanders delivering goods. I have no idea what the target tonnage for that would be. But it certainly would be fun to try. Sure would help the purse. Alright, so we're gonna alright, I'm gonna set a target out of here. Do a diversion run. Just in case. There's somebody here. Change direction. I'm gonna jump to the station from over here. That guy's coming in behind. He's in a Viper and he's not paying attention to me. Alright, we're gonna turn on the brakes. Bring it down to 7 seconds. Come on, 9. 7. go. Well, my German isn't that good, but I can read and understand some of what you're saying here. Does anybody know when the announcement is going to be at E3? Is it today?
Lincoln Bravo Echo Romeo. We've
Oh,
prepared a
that's
landing
weird.
pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
Oh, it was popping in and out. What's my favorite ship? Well, up till now, I think the favorite ship that I've had has to be the Asp Explorer. It has cargo capacity. It has speed and range. Not a lot of it, but and it has enough hard points. So you can get some weapons on it
Request approved. Cleared for landing
to
on docking bay
defend yourself.
40.
But I think we're all trying to get bigger and better ships. That seems to be the goal here. Systems unlocked to fraction unlock.
Reports of heavy traffic around this facility. Please take care.
Yeah, I wonder why my stream would have dropped out. I didn't do anything on this end.
Landing gear deployed.
Access to docking facilities requires
I did switch
authorization. Please submit
the keys for OBS so I wouldn't accidentally do stuff. Well, hold on.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned docking pad within the time limit and refrain from obstructing other areas.
All right, let's sell some gold. I'm gonna buy all their water. I wonder if it comes back. Well, I think the asp would be good for exploring, especially if you're only exploring. Put a fuel scoop on it and you can go forever. Has good range. You can probably sacrifice some of the cargo for an auto repair module, whatever that was called. I mean, if you're exploring, you're not going to be looking to drag along cargo. So I haven't gotten enough money to go for the Anaconda yet. I guess that is the ultimate goal. I am probably gonna get the Python after this. Which has a good cargo space and some bite if you want it. The FDL doesn't really seem to be doing much for that. It's mostly hard points.
We ask pilots to stow their weapons while inside the docking bay.
Not even that. Python is still medium.
Pilots, be aware that flight controllers
Yeah.
are in operation at this starport. Please obey speed restrictions and fly safely.
Yeah, those heat sinks are good to have. I'm not sure if they're really... If you have auto repair, do you really need them though?
We would like to extend a warm welcome to all visitors. Please ensure you complete docking procedures within the
What are they talking about?
Access to docking facilities requires flight control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay. We would like to extend a warm welcome.
It's a small jump back and forth.
Please ensure you complete docking procedures within the allocated time. Please be aware of traffic within this station and give priority to larger ships as you approach your landing pad.
Alright, well. Sort it out.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
What the hell?
We warmly welcome
I did not move the mouse. It should not have done that.
and wish a safe journey to all departures.
Oh, hello. That's cool.
Landing gear
Let's see.
deployed.
I'm gonna get this.
We would like to
What are we doing? Trying to get out of here.
access to landing pads during arrival and
Alright, so I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. And I just discovered that if I hold down the PlayStation button, which I have mapped to my landing gear,
Services will respond to aggressive
if I
action.
hold that down and move the right stick, hold on, then it will move my view.
Landing gear
This
deployed.
is a flight regulations warning. Vacate this area at
Landing
once.
gear
Alright, I'm
retracted.
vacating. So that was a bit of a surprise. Kinda hate it when things happen and didn't plan on. Oh, this is gonna be. Hold on, let me see. That's interesting. Because I'm carrying a little bit of cargo, my jump range is down. So I had to take a slightly different route back
Frameshift
to
drive charging.
the guy who is supplying me the gold. Can't auto repair hull damage. No, what? Why are you getting hull damage? No, just kidding. Do you get hull damage from heat though? Even if you get, even if you get a little bit, you should be able to manage that.
Frameshift drive
Let's see what
charging.
happens. Intentionally overheating. Right, so I didn't overheat a lot. 114 is well within acceptable range. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did take some damage. So we did take some damage from the heat. I'm not sure if you got hull damage. Yeah, I know the heat damage does the modules, but the question is, if the auto repair fixes the modules, then your only issue would be hull damage, and you would only get hull damage if you have actual physical impacts. Kinetic. That's the word I was looking for. If you have, it has to be kinetic damage to get hull damage. I don't think you're getting that from the heat, or at least not enough to be troublesome. And also, my hull integrity down there is still 100%, even after many of the modules went down to, well, went down a little bit. So if you have the auto repair, your need for the heat sinks would be yeah. Yeah, I've done that. You're not paying attention when you're jumping, or you're taking an extra long sip of coffee in the middle of the jump, and then you're like, oh my god, and then you get back and your ship is nose first into the sun. That is pretty cool, though. You know. Trying to avoid the emergency stop in the sun's corona. Usually it's no good. It's almost worse when you're what the hey? It's almost worse when you're not paying attention when you're flying towards one of these space station. And then when you finally are back, you're twice as far from the station as when you started. The NPCs really need to start doing cargo scans, I'm telling you. That's 3 attempts now, and I'm carrying nothing but like 50 tons of water. I don't think the profit from this is even going to cover my fuel cost. Alright, so we're going to go around the station and coming from the other side. Alright, like I started saying, I'm using the PlayStation 4 controller for controlling everything. That's why you see me moving up and down menus the way that I do. Because I move with the buttons or the stick or whatever on the controller.
Lincoln, Bravo, Echo, Romeo. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
Rather than with the mouse. Since I don't have an actual joystick, this was the best option I could find.
Permission granted. Land on designated pad number 17.
Scan detected.
Continue on approach.
Landing gear deployed.
This is an important announcement.
There's still a lot of materials being dropped off. Should hang out and see who's doing all this stuff.
Engaging docking restraints. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Alright, so let's see. My fuel cost is 419 credits. Selling 25 tons of water gives me... Ooh, look at that. Almost 2,000 credits. That pays for my fuel in both ways. So I did take some damage. But not on the hull from the heat.
Cargo hold at
So,
maximum capacity.
mineral oil is in very high demand, and it's selling for 266 here. And if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the very few items they actually had over here on Carpini Terminal.
Please use the designated lanes.
Detachment confirmed. Your way is cleared for departure.
And
Landing gear retracted.
with it not being enough to make me do that extra one jump, it should cover my fuel cost at least.
As you approach your landing pad.
There's some eagles out here. Security
Scan
force.
detected.
Eh. My target is behind the station.
Be on the lookout for any oncoming traffic, Commander. You are now clear of station perimeter. Safe travels, Commander.
Alright, we're gonna get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
I must have clicked just a fraction of a second before mass lock went off. The T9 and mining. That's pretty. Well, alright, so the default mining build here has lots of cargo and limpet controllers. But 0 shields, which means you'll be sitting duck for any pirate. So you will probably want to change that up a little bit. I know you want a lot of cargo, and you want, because you need cargo for the those limpet the collection limpets, so you don't have to
Frameshift drive charging.
scoop manually. So you need cargo because you need cargo space for those, plus you need, of course, for whatever you're mining. But having one with 0 shields is probably very optimistic. Would definitely consider getting some really heavy shields on that. Because I mean, you're gonna need the shields in case you have to run, and I mean the T9 is even worse than the T7 when it comes to, you know, moving. I do not know. I haven't really heard anyone say much about the T9. It's a big hulking ship. It would certainly be able to carry a lot of stuff. So, you know, you go out and you just, you know, you mine for a while and then head back to whatever spaceport you want to go to. But I mean, you'd be a big giant sitting duck, so you're gonna need a good FSD drive. That was redundant, but you're gonna need a good drive to get out of there. You're gonna need thrusters to help you maneuver out of trouble, and you're gonna need those shields to stay up until you can re-engage the frame shift drive to get out. So even for the miner, I would probably go with the biggest shields I could get. Because you just need like what, 10 seconds. You're gonna need to survive for 10 seconds. And if your shields can give you that, then you're good. But yeah, flying anywhere today without shields is just asking for paying out the rebuy fees. Oh, sorry, here we go. you're gonna make me crash into the ring. See, that I can understand. I'm carrying 256 tons of gold. That would have been good. A good interdiction for him if they hadn't been completely useless.
Recon Bravo Echo Romeo. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
Yeah. Still not sure about your landing pads there, Carpini. Local rep allied. Alright. Let's see if we can land one more time.
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-4.
All right, I think this is gonna be it for today's stream. It's a little shorter than I hoped for, but I did do almost an hour earlier today.
Landing gear deployed.
Pilots, be aware that flight controllers are in operation at this starport. Please obey restrictions.
So I got some other things I need to take care of. Plus, I forgot to eat breakfast, so I'm starving. So I'm gonna have to go out for lunch.
System shut down. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
And get some other stuff taken care of. Well, let's just get this gold offloaded, and then we can check the mineral oil prices. So that's 131. It was a 149. Sell for 266. That's 117 per ton, which is really low, and there's almost nothing of it. It's 117. Well, it's 1,000 credit. It's 1,000 credit profit. I will pay for my fuel. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I gotta go take care of some other stuff. I'll probably be back tomorrow. with the community goal counter up and everything. We'll keep working towards top 10. Top 10%, not top 10 overall. I'm still top 25, it says, so we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of my goal, is top 10%, top 400 commanders on delivery. We'll see how that goes. Still have 3 more days. So yeah, all right. I'll hopefully see some of you later on, tomorrow or later. So have a great day. Enjoy the E3 if you're going to be watching it. I think I will. See what's going on. And I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.